Good morning to all of you. I'm not taking much of your time. I'm also happy to be among my classmates, Dr. Veena Kevi and Dr. Mohan K. And Shanda Kumari is also my junior. One thing I would like to say, I would like to congratulate the health department officials for cooperating with the IRIA to conduct this conference so that an awareness is generated. And in this regard, I would also like to thank Dr. Manoj K.S. who has also worked so much for this conference to be implemented. And another thing I would like to notice, we are very much willing to obey the law of the land, but more than that, there are complaints of minor harassments. So I would like to point out to the health authorities that such things should be avoided, and otherwise we are willing to cooperate with the law of the land. People are not aware. That is a very sad part of it. So I would like to tell my colleagues to always refer to the IRA website. Everything is done in that website. Thank you all. Wish the seminar a success, grand success. Thank you.
KV, our District Medical Officer, Dr. Shanda Kumari, RCH Officer, Ernakulam, Dr. Bibin Gopal, our own IRA leaders, Dr. Pradeep, Dr. Mohanan, Dr. Vijayan, resource persons for this day, Advocate Varsha Deshpande and Dr. Sabu George, and senior members of the profession, and my dear friends. Today is a special day in the sense this is the first government organized orientation cum awareness program for radiologists. So we are, as an association, we are extremely thankful to our government and the Ministry of Health for arranging this program. And we are indebted to our Ministry of Health on another count also. You know that recently there was an inspection and there were lacunae in the way the Act was implemented from our side in certain areas, but our health officials have been kind enough to interpret the law in spirit. So because we are concerned about female feticide and we are determined that PCPNDT Act will be implemented through our efforts as well. But then there are questions which remain. The declining sex ratio, is the onus only on radiologists? Dr. Mohanan raised that point. In many areas or in the media now, radiologists are being portrayed as the only responsible people for the declining sex ratio. Of course, there are black sheep among us, people who are indulging in unethical practices. They should be punished, they should be brought to the law. We are termed as co-conspirators in actual murder. It is feticide. But who are the others? This question was raised here. We have gynecologists who do MTP, and we have the actual parents who indulge in this. And how do we bring them to the law? I do not have an answer. But the ultimate end point is very clear. The father of our nation said, the end does not justify the means. The end, we all know, the sex ratio has to improve through a concerted effort from professionals, from health ministry officials, through public awareness campaign and so on. But then branding radiologists alone, putting the onus only on radiologists, well, I do not know, it may not be good in the long run. But at the same time, I would re-emphasize, as radiologists, we are bound by the law and we are determined if there is any lacunae from our side to correct it through this sort of programs. Now let me go on with my duty. As I said, once again I would like to thank the Government of Kerala and Health Ministry officials for organizing this program, and maybe we should have this reorientation program once in a year, maybe sometime like this in the month of June or May. I would like to thank Dr. G. Sunil Kumar, the appropriate authority, who has given us a statewide perspective on what is happening. Thank you, sir, for finding the time to come over. Dr. Beena Kevi and Dr. Shantakumari, our own authorities here, they have been very helpful, they have been guiding us. Thank you all. Dr. Bipin Gopal, we already had a session with him in Trivandrum in our last state conference. We thank you, sir, for organizing this program. Dr. Mohanan, Dr. Pradeep, Dr. Vijayan, they are part of our fraternity. We need not thank them, but even then, we thank them for taking up this leadership role. Above all, you all have turned up in large numbers. As Dr. Mohanan said, this is the largest gathering of radiologists following our national conference. So thank you all for coming in large numbers. Thank you once again, and we do hope that we all benefit from this workshop in a big way. Thank you all.
Since we have a products and the past president of IRA,
Dr. Shadi, working candidate.
Dr. Ambari stands in the Twitter.
And Dr. Harikumar, radiology professor on Alaska Medical.
Memorial Hospital, Calicut as the health department and chief consultant.
Dr. Dara, working in Lakeshore Hospital, Kochi. Danny from Trishul. Dr. Anusha, Root Hospital.
Dr. Patil, Lakshmi Hospital. Dr. Paul Kucheri, Government Medical College, Trishul.
Dr. Joseph Medical College, Alami.
Dr. Jayashree, Trivandrum Medical College.
Dr. Vedish, SNG Hospital, Chhatara. Dr. Sadi, Junior President, Medical College, Chhatara.
Dr. Naveen, General Hospital, Arapur.
Dr. Angela George from Trishul.
Dr. Harris Manjeri. This is our profile. We have a pediatric population. 16 men and 17 women. Density is 859 and the literacy rate is 93. Our IMR is 12, which is the lowest in India. MMR is 66, that too is lowest in India. Life expectancy is 74. We have a birth rate of 14.7, birth rate of 6.8 and total fertility rate of 1.6 only, that too is lowest in India. Sex ratio is 1084. That's the latest, and the sex ratio to 0 to 6 is 959. With the details regarding the birth of Kerala during 2012, male and female, district-wise details are given. This is the ratio in 2012. You can see here in Palakkad it's the lowest, that is 946 only. And in the next latest, as on April 2015, the lowest Kasaragod, Alappuzha came to the lowest position, 869 and 880. Our Kerala average is 961 only. In Thiruvananthapuram previously it was less than 960. It improved its status up to 1042. The comparison, you can see 9 districts have improved their status from 2012 to 2015. While Kasaragod and Alapi lowest in the state, we have to identify what is happening in Alapi and Kasaragod. In the previous slide, in 2012, we can see the ratio. Kasaragod at that time also was 948, now it's 869. Alapi also is like that, 956, now it's 880 in 3 years' time. This is the ratio in 1991, 2001 and 2011 per 1000 males. Female is 1036 in 91, 2001 is 1058, 2011 is 1084. Under 6 years it's 958 in 91, 963 in 2001 and 959 in 2011. So, though the sex ratio seems comfortable from in most of the districts, in 9 districts, we have identified 4 districts with the lowest sex ratio. There are unregistered centers and mobile units being illegally used. Even at the time of the visit of National Inspection and Monitoring Committee, in few hours visit, they could identify several defects in both in Trivandrum and Thrissur. There may be centers doing sex selection confidentially. So we have to do more activities in the peripheries. Now the action taken from the state are, in the state we have formed the state level monitoring committee headed by the secretary to government as the chairman, and have a state supervisory board with the health minister for health and family welfare as chairman, and identified a state appropriate authority as the additional director of health and director of health service. At present he has retired from service yesterday, and now I am in charge of the authority. But of course, in 1 or 2 weeks time, another person will be taking charge. And we have a constituted state advisory board as contemplated in the Act. And in all the 14 districts, the district medical officers are the appropriate authorities, and the district level advisory committee also is there. But in other northern states, the district magistrate or district collector is the appropriate authority. Is it?
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay. And here the DMO is in charge of that post, and we have a registration of clinic. These are the details of the clinic registered here on each district. Total 1,772 centers are registered, and we have a review of district level meeting. In every district we used to evaluate the decisions taken and points monitored in the state meeting, also in the state senior medical officers conference. Also we used to evaluate the decisions taken in the district level. In the district we have every 5th working day at the DMO's meeting these details are evaluated, and in the sub-district level also the meetings are being conducted. State level every last working day. In that meeting the Honorable Health Minister and Health Secretary also participate in the meeting. This is the details regarding the review of the district level meetings. we have the district and sub-district level advisory committee meeting used to be conducted every 60 days. And activity on focus or sensitizing community, antenatal women, professionals, regular inspections and monitoring, sting operation and decoy operation. More details about the sting and decoy operation will be described by ma'am. കഴിഞ്ഞ പ്രാവശ്യം സ്റ്റിംഗ് ഓപ്പറേഷൻ എത്ര പേർക്ക് അറിയാവുന്നറിഞ്ഞൂടാ? അറിയാമോ ആർക്കെങ്കിലും? അറിയില്ല. അത് ഇപ്പോ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു വിശ്വാസം, ഒരു സെക്സ് വരുന്ന പേഷ്യൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞ ആരെ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞൂടെ? ഈ നോക്കുന്ന സ്കാനിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന ആൾക്ക് ഒരു സെക്സ് ഒരു പ്രഗ്നന്റ് ലേഡിയുടെ അടുത്ത് പറയുന്നതിന് വല്ല ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടോ? ആര് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനാണ്? വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ പ്രൂഫ്? ഈ ഡീകോയ് ഓപ്പറേഷനിലൊക്കെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പേഷ്യന്റ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെ പേഷ്യന്റിന് തന്നെ വരും, കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കും. മാഡം 10-12 പേര് ജയിലിലാക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട് മഹാരാഷ്ട്രയിൽ ഈ കാര്യത്തിൽ. ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ഡീകോയ് ഓപ്പറേഷനൊക്കെ വർഷ ദേശ്പാണ്ഡെ മാഡം ആണ് കൂടുതൽ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അത് ഡീകോയ് ഓപ്പറേഷൻ ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റിംഗ് ഓപ്പറേഷൻസ് വിൽ ബി കണ്ടക്റ്റഡ് ഇൻ കേരള ആൾസോ. We have not yet started the decoy operations in our districts, and I think we will be forced to conduct such operation, especially in those districts with the lowest sex ratio. For sensitizing the community, we have a handbook in Malayalam, electronic scroll boards, hanging cards, posters and calendars. This is one of the poster we conducted on competition in the Fine Arts College, and students in the Fine Arts College brought this poster. This is the first, the poster won the first prize. IEC materials are available in the state as well as in the district. The soft copy of this IEC material also is available in the website. Our Honorable Minister releasing the electronic scoreboard is one procession to protect the girl child. And we used to give a card, mother and child protection card to every antenatal women, and in the MCP card itself we have printed this act, important points of the act. For sensitizing the professionals, we have a CD, and already we have distributed the copies to the all scan centers and all government doctors and gynecologists. And the self-learning CD also is available in the health department, free of cost. These are the details regarding the inspections done in Kerala during 2010, 11 and 12. What I have already described about sting operation and decoy operation, and the educational CD, self-learning developed by LCD division is available now. The details of the act is available in the website of the Director of Health site service. The talk shows in FM radio and All India radio and Doordarshan has been done, and if you want to have the copies of the shows, it is also available. And a special workshop for judicial bodies on the act is planned to sensitize judiciary for the synergy in action. This will help in taking appropriate action against those who act delinquently against the rights of the girl child and the general interest of the nation. And 2 cases charged in the Ernakulam district against unauthorized centers. District could withstand pressure from different angles and get the case through. Further sting operations are being planned and decoy operation possible, as I explained earlier. And whenever we conduct a inspection or sting operation, we used to get pressure from different parts. We are least bothered about such calls and pressures. We will be doing the inspection, surprise inspection will be conducted throughout the states. Because in the previous NIMC meeting, inspection, they have identified more negative points regarding Kerala State's activity, and we will be forced to gear up, strengthen our inspection activities, and more details regarding the how the inspections are being done and what are the things you have to notify and keep in your institution will be discussed in detail in this meeting in the following session. And these are the surprise raid conducted by Ernakulam PCPNDT cells, the different scenes that portable machines were seized. This is the details regarding the inspection done in 26th May. We had 80 teams in the previous meeting. 523 institutions were inspected and 18 genetic clinic. 18 centers were sealed. And in Trivandrum, 8 institutions and Malappuram 7 institutions, and notices were given to 9 institutions in Kollam. Of course, these are our challenges. We have a shortage of radiologists in the state, especially in the health department, and we have increasing number of genetic clinic and infertility in the state. Judiciary and law enforcement and medical department have to be strengthened for good result. So these are all things I have to explain regarding the present scenario in Kerala state, and now I invite Dr. Varsha Deshpande to conduct the next session. More official and details will be explained by her only, and I am not a competent person to give all the explanation to your queries regarding this act, and competent persons will be coming. Thank you.